Good morning. I'm Kevin Green, Senior Director of the Center for Behavior and the Environment at RARE, and my team exists for the same purpose that brings us here today, bringing the best insights from the science of human behavior to bear on some of the most puzzling and urgent environmental challenges of our time. We heard some conversation this morning about a lot of solutions that exist to make this planet continue to be a hospitable home for our species. And now I want to talk for a few minutes about our species. Most of the solutions that Catherine shared with us many of them share at least one thing in common. To make them work, somebody somewhere is going to have to change their behavior. Very likely that includes all of us. So that means that to succeed, we have to know how to effectively inspire, motivate, and enable our species to change. So how do we go about doing that? Well, I'd like to propose that oftentimes, in spite of our best intentions, we design solutions for somebody that looks a little like this. So the Star Trek fans in the room will know that Spock is a sort of rational, emotionless, logical decision maker, remarkably capable of adding up the costs and benefits of every decision that he has to make, and just choosing whatever maximizes his best net outcomes. Sometimes we like to conveniently assume that this is how everybody behaves. There's a good reason for that. We like to assume this because it's relatively easy to design solutions for someone like this. We just provide the relevant facts, we change the math on the material costs and benefits, and the rest takes care of itself. There's only one problem. Spock isn't a very good model for our species. He's only half human. So I'd like to suggest that maybe a better model is part Spock, part Captain Kirk. It's not that we humans don't want to use logic and maximize net benefits. It's just that costs and benefits are a little bit more complicated. And we'll never be that good at adding them up because we have a little Captain Kirk inside, someone who is emotional, intuitive, sometimes even short-sighted. So there's actually a lot more that goes into how we choose to do what we do. The good news is that for several decades now, pioneering researchers in the social and behavioral sciences have been unfolding a new and emerging model of human behavior that tells us that, among other things, emotions are often more powerful than reason, people are inherently social animals, and the context and timing of our decision-making matters. So if we're smart, these insights offer us a transformative opportunity to rethink how we motivate our species to change.